We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with MULLEN stock, Mullen Automotive Inc., doing a full transition from the dip area into the rip area here from January 19th to today, Monday the 23rd, continuing to fight to stay above 30 cents. And it wasn't the only stock trying to push up higher today. Within the volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:50 a.m. and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 400% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen, within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, and you can now gain access to it as well, the link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MULLEN stock, Mullen Automotive Inc., doing that full transition and fighting to stay above 30 cents. We're gonna break it all down with our inflow versus outflow and what's going on within the charts. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator and getting connected over to our Discord and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 9:40 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen, within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MULLEN stock, Mullen Automotive Inc., doing a full transition from the dip area here of wire red borders on 42 vision on January 19th to the rip area here on Friday and today of bright green bars. Now, if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with MULLEN stock crossing for the first time since way back here on Thursday, January 12th, right? And followed by those outflows crossing. There was a bear indicator the next day, which became the most predominant one right around the same area of the pre-market bear indicator within the volatility. And it got one here at 39 cents. And since then, outflows dominated, and we got our first inflow crossover on Friday after bouncing from 26 cents to highs here of 32 cents. And here we are today, fighting to stay above the midpoint, but outflows have began. That's why the whole entire chart has not collapsed, and that's why the stock has been having trouble going higher, because outflows, even though inflows are dominating and we're above the midpoint, there's been outflows appearing here, and we switched from green to red, signifying some possible weakness until further notice, right? Because while it's red and the inflows are still above the midpoint, there's a fighting chance here for the bulls. But if this crosses to the downside, things become more predominant, like we saw there between January 12th and the 13th, and that pull away to the downside that's where it becomes more significant and concerning of possible weakness, followed by a bear indicator, and things drop from 39 cents to lows here of 25. And since then, it's been struggling to come back up, even though inflows tried coming back up. And we finally bounced once those inflows crossed the midpoint last week on Friday. We got that bull indicator on Thursday, and it's our first bull indicator since that bear indicator at 39 cents. And here we are fighting to stay above 30 cents. Let's go ahead and look here what's going on the 1 hour and 15 minute as well. So when we zoom out here and we look at this from the 1 hour, we could see here it got a bull indicator and a full transition has happened from the dip area to the rip area. And in the last run that we had way back here on December 28th with that bull indicator and that dip area of white with red borders and going in full strength here into the rip area of bright green bars, the outflows were dominating all along, right? If you go down to the 30 minute, you could see here the inflows were pushing up higher, and they actually had two predominant times. It was right around here on the 29th heading into the 30th, and then it continued sideways there, and then the next run up was from the 4th to the 5th here, and you could see that full strength there on the chart. So super important to keep in mind, within lower time frames there's more volatility, but the reason why things never held up and they had weakness is because outflows started to dominate on the lower time frames, and they had dominated all along here on the 1 hour as well. So right now it's our first bull indicator since way up here at around 39 cents on January 12th, and these outflows have been dominating since then. You could see that drawing from a previous video, and then also the weakness there on the charts. And here we are trying to push back up from around 25 cents, getting a bull indicator at around 27 cents, and doing a full transition the closer it gets to 30 cents. So this is critical. The highest that we've seen is 32 cents on Friday, and we want these inflows to pick up. Even though they don't cross over the midpoint, as I've stated in previous videos, I would watch if it could go from red to green and get closer to the midpoint, signifying some possible strength, followed by the strength of this bull indicator. Now, here we are back on the 30 minute, and on the 15 minute, we could see here within the volatility that these outflows are really close to the midpoint, guys. I would be watching that very closely, because if it crosses over, it could quickly start to reflect into the chart and eventually get a bear indicator that cancels out this bull indicator. And that is crucial, because that weakness on the 15 minute, even though it's more volatile here, if it continues and becomes significant, it can roll over into the 30 minute, especially that we're so close now to the midpoint, guys. So the first thing I would watch here going into tomorrow as a support, it's going to be 29 cents, and below that comes the support of 27 to 25 cent area, and how these outflows react if they cross over, or if this switches and holds itself up and pulls itself up from red to green away from the midpoint, signifying possible strength that could start quickly reflecting into the chart and holding these bull indicators true on the 15 minute, on the 30 minute, and on the 1 hour. Well, the first resistance is 32 cents. Then above that comes back up towards 35 cent area, where it rejected back here on January 17th when it tried coming up and came back down. And then above that comes back up towards that 38, 39 area where that bear indicator popped up on January 12th, guys, and 13th. Super important to keep these levels in mind, not ignore these outflows versus inflows. I'm going to be watching those bull and bear indicators as well. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below, and let's make some money.